All right, happy Wednesday afternoon. Thank you all for joining me here on your midday weather update for your Wednesday. We are halfway through the week and luckily the heat is moving out for us. I am looking at the chat here to make sure you all can hear me. Can you all give me some thumbs up, some hearts in the chat to make sure that the audio sounds good before I start with your midweek weather update? And let me know how y'all feeling today on this Wednesday. I know it has been a week for us all here across Central Texas. And again, first dealing with the storms, then the heat, and then now we're finally getting a little break, but more rain is on the way. So let's go ahead and dive right into what we can expect throughout the rest of our day today and what it's feeling like right now. We're going to check in on College Station at 85 degrees right now, feeling like we're in the upper 80s, so feeling like we're near 90, but luckily we're not as humid, so we're not getting that very hot and sticky feel that we got out the door over the last couple of days. So finally seeing some more normal temperatures for this time of year. Actually, we're slightly below the average for our highs as we continue throughout the rest of the week. Also getting a breeze right now out of the southeast up to about 11 miles per hour. So again, it feels great for your Wednesday afternoon, and temperature wise through the rest of the day, it's going to feel much of the same. So again, we're going to hang on to highs in the mid to upper 80s, and we'll see that over the next few hours or so. Now, by the time we get into the late evening and into tonight, we're going to continue to see temperatures drop off. But look here, no rain expected as we step through the rest of our Wednesday, which is great news. Now, don't be surprised if you see a small sprinkle or two, but heavy rain wise or the chance for severe weather is no longer as we step throughout our Wednesday, but that's not the case all week long. So as of right now, again, it's great and we're finally getting a break from the rainfall and the very hot temperatures, but continuing into the rest of our Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, we could see rain towards the south of us, and we can't say the same for the Brazos Valley. Now, you all may encounter some showers or maybe even a heavy downpour later on tonight in the Brazos Valley, but for Central Texas, we should be out of the rain for our Wednesday and then into early Thursday morning, seeing that chance for isolated downpours return. So here's 12 a.m. on Thursday. So as we sleep, we may hear some rumbles of thunder, and again, heavy rain is possible. See, isolated though, as we're seeing those heavy pockets of rain, again, not as widespread as we have been before. A short wave trough will continue to keep us in the chance for rain early Thursday morning, but we're seeing a lot of clearing by 6:30 a.m. So as we're looking into early Thursday, again, here's 6:30 a.m. and we're seeing just a chance for some stray showers and some cloud cover. That'll hold true throughout our Thursday afternoon as well. So not a lot of heavy rain early on in the day Thursday, besides what we could possibly see as we head into about 12 a.m. And also I want to make mention that I am keeping my eye on the chat here throughout this live broadcast on Facebook. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can definitely drop them in the chat and I will answer your questions throughout the live broadcast or once I have ended with the forecast. So as we continue into Thursday afternoon, again, maybe some hit or miss stray showers, but not expected to see any rain. And that's great news. We do not need any more rain across Central Texas, as that rain could possibly lead to the chance for flooding and river flooding. And you definitely want to watch out for that if you live near any creeks, lakes, or rivers, because with even a small chance of rain coming in, it could add to those already swollen rivers and spike the chance for river flood warnings. And the Navasota River is already expected to see some minor flooding over the next few days. And again, more rain will be added for our Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend, holding that chance for showers. Now, here's 7 p.m. on Thursday, and we're seeing rain now approaching from the south this time. So the Brazos Valley will encounter some heavier rain Thursday evening before we see it here in Central Texas. So we got a few light showers across the area by 7 p.m. tomorrow. And again, the heaviest rain moving in from the southeast. Now, throughout 11 p.m. on Thursday night, we can encounter more heavy rain pushing in. So then that's where we'll see those isolated downpours, the chance for hail, as well as gusty winds, and even the chance for tornadoes once again can't be ruled out. So I know that is the last thing we want to hear is the chance for tornadoes, but luckily that threat is lower, but we can't completely rule out the chance for spin ups as these storms move across our area for Thursday. And then then into early Friday morning, once again, we can expect the same. So we're seeing rain approaching from the southeast Thursday. Now rain is approaching from the northeast headed into our early Friday morning as we see another disturbance pushing in the upper level. So then by early Friday, you see a lot more heavier rain is becoming more widespread. And again, still that chance for hail as well as damaging winds, and a quick spin up is still possible into early Friday. So as we step through Friday morning here, 7 a.m., continuing to see the heavy rain over the area. So by 3 a.m. until about 7 a.m. on Friday, that's when we can see more chances for rain, heavy rain, again, hail and damaging winds across the area. Now moving into 9 a.m. on Friday, we're going to begin to see some of the heaviest rain continue to move more towards the Brazos Valley, headed down towards the southeast of our viewing area, but we're still going to be left behind with some lingering isolated showers throughout 9:30 on Friday. And then approaching lunchtime, still the chance for some isolated downpours there as that front continues to cross our area, but we're seeing less of a rainy view, and most of us will be able to let our weather guard down by lunchtime hour on Friday, continuing throughout the rest of the night. That will be the case, but Thursday does hold that level 2 slight risk over many of our counties across central Texas, and for the Brazos Valley, you all are seeing more of that level 1 marginal risk. But again, those same threats remain true: the threat for hail, damaging winds, as well as the chance for isolated tornado. And that does carry over into Friday, where all of our counties, including the Brazos Valley, are under that level 2 slight risk. So make sure you remain weather aware headed into our Thursday and again on Friday, as we have another chance for some severe weather rolling in. Now, as we head through the next 7 days, again, we're going to continue to see the chance for rainfall for our Saturday, Sunday, but take a check of temperatures. Luckily, though, we're not going to be extremely hot, very comfortable and near the average for this time of year, with the average high of 89 degrees and an average low of 67. We're still going to sit above the average for overnight lows, but again, a very comfortable feel out there, not as hot and humid and sticky as we were feeling, almost taking your breath away when you stepped out the door. I know it was like that for me on Monday. It was extremely hot. So luckily, we're going to see that damper down over the next 7 days, but the rain is going to keep a damper on our day as we continue to see the chance for showers for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now into next week, we still have that chance for some isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms, but rain percents are looking less. So that's great news kicking off next week, but also make note of the temperatures into next week. We're seeing less of a rainy view, but now those temperatures are increasing back into the low 90s. So be mindful of that. Again, we're still ahead of summer, but make sure you are hydrating your body properly ahead of what will be a hot summer. And we got a little taste of that earlier this week. But again, like I mentioned, through the weekend, we're going to see the chance for more rain, and then we'll see rain taper off into next week. So that's all for your mid-weather update. You can catch us again at 6 News at 5, 6, and 10, of course, for more information. And as I go over here to check the chat, I don't see any questions. And then again, if you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. But I think that'll do it for me today on our live midday update. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, we'll be back at 6 News at 5 for more information on what you can expect coming up throughout the rest of this week. And if you don't have any questions, I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful Wednesday.